Hello, welcome. 5:33 p.m. I'm bringing through a higher heart diamond healing, pushing through. Welcome, hello. It's Anastasia, Blue Beyond Guide. Hey, Paul. As people come in, this is another random surprise coming on. I've been guided to just feel diamond codes coming through, higher heart for yourself. Just feel this activation, reactivation at a higher level I'm bringing through right now for yourself. And I'm being guided to share again that, hey Bethy, midnight. Yeah, what is time when we're processing energies? Hey Larissa. The message that's coming through at the moment is keep resting and letting go, and give yourself 14 days mentally to give yourself a break and a holiday. So many are burnt out in the physical body without realizing their body has reached a final point of being burnt out that they may not be aware of, because we're so used to, many of us are so used to being tired and pushing through and keep going, that we can get used to pain and keep going and pushing. And we can get used to being tired, but yet we need to keep going because it's part of ascending, growing and changing. Well, I'm here to table the latest message from the universe, God, the divine source, in what I'm seeing in real life, which is happening with beautiful souls close to me who are amazing, who are switched on, who are awakening, who are in tune of giving yourself a break by not thinking or planning for the next 14 days has been the message. When I just shared this recently in my private group, I asked how everyone was, and someone wrote they're feeling messed up, trying to feel their life purpose. Soon as that soul wrote that, I just let them know that I wrote the following when they said that, because I'd been dealing with someone for 3 days that had reached a point of being so bent out, but being so used to pushing, because what is my purpose? What is my role? And push, because that's what worked in the past. So I'm here to say to you that it's about creating a finite boundary within infinite energies in the human being. Hello from Sweden. Hello, Louise. Bless. Hello, Conchetta. Hello, Janice. Hello, Nitza. I'm just welcome you all in. Love, love, love to you all. It'd be good to see more new people. There is a few more new people here. That's okay, Louise. Resting since 3 p.m. Bless. It's the mental rest. Or people, be careful of going, if you haven't not already been through or have had chronic fatigue or fibromyalgia. This is a big turning point at the moment for souls to please be aware that they can step over into chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia. Those of you that have had this already, like myself, I've fully healed it. It's not as simple as what people say. It took me a while, and it's a process of many. This is not the time for me to talk about this. It is to do with the mental, giving yourself a break from overthinking, over-planning, And it's led to a physical burnout, as I was saying before. Well, and that, okay, bear with me. Let me just collect myself. The energies are really full on. I just want to stop, take a breath, and calm and slow the energies down. Is that intense? See, I'm coming on now for me. I'm coming on now for me. This is my third this week. And yeah. Okay, here we go. Energies are shifting. So I'm just going to read, and as I read what I've written before, it allows me then to tune in more with spirit and soul and let the energy flow between the two. Keep resting and letting go, making finite boundaries to heal, creating finite boundaries within infinity energies in the human being. That's self-explanatory. The new message is to stop for 14 days over any thinking or planning. Yes, there are planetary energies going on as well. There's always something going on planetary. And I've put a little smiley face, as in, it's a retrograde and this and it's a revisit of this. Yes, yes, yes. There's a lot to all the planets and all that, but living off that alone is not enough. We need to do more working in with what the planets are doing. This is actually in the human being. Okay, give me a second. There's grounding coming in now. To give yourself a break, you need it. Many are burnt out from the overthinking and planning. It has led to physical burnout, and some souls may feel this or not. Not to the extent of burnout, as we can be so used to pushing. Well, not this time is the message. There is a finality to this, with many not realizing how much mental rest they do really need. We are go, 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 push, push, high achievers, wanting to improve, wanting to do better, wanting to shift, wanting to move things. But what's happening, masters, is some souls are so eager to do that, they're only shifting the energy around and the energy's coming back. This was the vision that I was given in particular. You ready? Okay. So my video says we're having trouble playing this video. So I can't see you and I don't know if you can see me. So if you can see me, it'd be great for you to message. If not, I will jump off and come back on. The energies are that intense at the moment. It does not surprise me. Okay. Okay, great. I nearly got off. I cannot see you. So I'm just going to keep going. Can you remember, this has never happened, and how many videos? How many videos? So I'm looking at black with white writing. How symbolic when I say proof, proof, proof. I will give you proof, proof, proof. But dark background, okay? Yeah, that's because it's late here, so sorry about that. I cannot see myself at all. Wonderful. Hey, Jessica. Great. So I'll keep going. When I did my last live, I went and read something and I bring up a page of writing and I explained that that's so you can be in your energy only while I'm delivering the messages through. And this has been done automatically where you're in your own energy only. It was that intense, and that's that's how it works. Proof, proof, proof. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to go with the vision of two things. Let me finish off about the message about stop for 14 days of any thinking or planning. Give yourself a break. You need it. The person that wrote they're feeling messed up trying to feel their life purpose, I knew they were coming from the head and trying to jump ahead because of the other person I've been dealing with and other people. So I've got real life proof of what's happening. So when I let them know, give yourself mentally a break and permission as part of the energies. You need it. They wrote, that's the best news I've heard all year. I finally give myself permission for a vacation. Yes. It's a big thing. And if you have a mini freak out by me sharing, to give yourself permission for the 14 days to not think or plan a thing, how do you feel about that? If you freak out, then it's definitely for you. My humor. I can feel you all processing right now. I can feel you all processing this mentally right now. You're taking this in and you're going, okay. Another person wrote, I'm always trying to shift out of the head, always wanting to shift to sadness. My reply was, maybe you need to feel the sadness as it won't shift due to not feeling into it. So I'm going to go with this one now of someone writing, I'm always trying to shift out of the head. When I say shift out of the head, give yourself a permission break for 14 days, not to plan, because others wrote, last night I went through all sorts of energies and I wanted to plan this, that, and I finally surrendered. And she said, I'm happy to not do it for 14 days because there's no room to go at the moment with the next 14 days. Okay, another big shift. I'm going to go with the person said, always trying to shift out of the head, always wanting to shift to sadness. This is the vision that was given to me. A box is presented, and in those boxes, anger or there's sadness, and we can see the glow of the emotion of the red or the orange. And I'm going to utilize what this person said. I'm always trying to shift out of the head, always wanting to shift to sadness. It's too big, so see that box, shift. Temporary relief because I want to shift that sadness. And it goes back to the end of the line. There's 9 more boxes. 10 boxes was the message. 10 boxes. So then another box from the past comes of anger or sadness or depression. And then, listen, I know many of you saying, yes, I do this, I get it, or whatever, but I'm letting you know. See you later, Christina. Please check in with yourself. Please do not say instantly, I'm doing this, I know. Please just take a moment. Sit with yourself. The little notes of writing to self to start releasing the dreams, the real dreams at night have been so big and different the last 2 nights. Last night especially, because I'll come back to the boxes shifting and coming back round and coming back round. I'll come back to that again. What about the post I shared? Okay, it says messages are now disabled for this page. So I'm going to keep going because you each said I'm not going to hang up. I still can't see anything. Because last night it came through, we're relearning to reparent ourselves. There's a reset, ultimate healing of child trauma abuse, growth and rebirth. That head and the pushing is reaching a peak and a finality. It has nowhere else to go. What is happening, it will start turning in on people mentally stressing themselves, which is going to the physical. If we spend the next 14 days releasing, letting go, being aware of how we push and talk to ourselves for the next 14 days and clearing, to be spiritually mindful, to allow energy flow, it will help to heal the physical because we are so exhausted of the mind. The rune that came that I shared this morning, thank you, Claire, was growth and rebirth. You may need to cultivate the soil once again, yet through correct preparation, growth is assured. You simply cannot repeat the old and not suffer. I agree. Piggybacking, I've been saying this for a couple of videos, piggybacking is no longer working of energies. Be aware and be very careful of, and how long have I been saying this for, who and what you listen to, of the energy vibration, to sit back and surface level take it in, but keep your focus here. I know it's frustrating with what's going on and a lot of things that we're seeing that we know we're being hoodwinked and lies and everything. Please don't go down all those rabbit holes anymore. Please keep coming into you, because we cannot simply repeat the old and not suffer. And it is that final point of we need to call in our scattered energies and concentrate on our own lives at the moment and your own requirements for growth. No focus on outcomes, nor bind yourself with the memory of past achievements. For in doing so, you rob yourself of a true present, the only time in which self-change can be realized. Stay centered, see the humor, and keep your faith firm. And I suggested, please rewatch yesterday's live divine healing of both spirit and soul gifting. I'm going to jump back to the boxes and then I'm going to go. A big release just then when I said that, from higher heart down through all the lower chakras, just released. Whoosh. Surrender, let go. Surrender, let go. We need to set within infinite energies of living in the flow all the time. We need to create finite boundaries for ourselves to allow ourselves some peace and rest, especially at night time, to call in the dear angels for sleep and ask them to help us, and to consciously let ourselves and our spirit know that I can rest in the human physical for whatever happens at night, because I trust myself. When you trust yourself at night, you can start getting some rest. I'm only sharing briefly of some bits of what may become another video. What this might become on Mondays, regularly live. Some may go to a masterclass, not sure yet, which I'll just say to you, the Super Masterclass number 2 for the exchange is given of AU66 is already half full, and it'll be in 2.5 weeks' time. You will know if you resonate. Email me, theoraclespeaks@bigpond.com. The mental rest is very needed for the next 14 days of giving yourself permission to rest. You are not lazy. And when I started healing after getting all the different modalities of treatments to heal chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia, it was the mental, because I wanted to do things. I was not surrendering and giving myself permission to have real rest, because this was going, and what it can do is, 15 years I struggled. 15 years, ridiculous, isn't it? Around and around and around and around. So the boxes again, the vision was this. When we say, oh, I think I shifted it, or yeah, I felt that I moved that. Yep, I moved it. Yep, no one can move that quick. Hello? Was the message? Just stop here. And that's when Spirit showed me a box. And so much anger, and didn't want to go into depression. So with the thoughts in the head, they moved it to the side. I feel better now, feel really good. And then something happens to the reality and I'll crash. Why? Because it wasn't a real shift. It was half, it was a head. So that box goes to the end, and there was more. And it come up again, and they was just shuffling boxes. And while they were shuffling the boxes of not feeling, exhaustion, burnt out, exhaustion. The bush flower essences that comes from this is macrocarpa and Banksia rubur are the 2 bush flower essences that comes from this. Okay, I'm going to go with this, Janice. You said the mind just won't turn off sometimes. Yeah. So there's a few things. Okay, I'm shifting and asking for them to go into that. You're right. So we need to do what we can to shift it. Right. Walk, process, clear. Shift the energies. If it's something going around and around, then it's in the thoughts. There's many things you can do with that, sweetie. I'm just asking what else. Someone asked me today, is this linked to the galactic inner child coming through? I said, yes, it is. This is an ultimate healing of child trauma abuse, about relearning to reparent ourselves was another big message. Hey, Carissa. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Tanya. Yes, I'm very busy when people say I came in their dreams. Quite often, heaps, heaps, heaps. Please allow yourself 14 days to stop any thinking or planning. Give yourself a break. Many are burnt out in the physical from overthinking and planning, and you just may not realize how challenging for 14 days it is to give yourself this break. Is quite a long time to be doing it. So I just wanted to give you a heads up for this, for yourself, because when it happens once, twice, I don't need a third person. That's already a pattern of what's happening with a lot of souls. And I just want to help as many as I can as guided right now, when I know there is a simpler solution of the information that somebody can flick a switch and go, oh, yes, I can finally give myself a vacation, a break, and that's enough to allow them to rest. So it can happen that quick when you're ready, and it's the right frequency of the right information. So thank you for jumping on. We did really well. Be interesting to see when I play this back if I see a black screen or if this even records. So thank you 44. Fantastic. Lots of love. And Friday, Saturday, so 3 days time I'll see you on here for another live. All right, listen, you take care. And for anyone that's new that may be seeing this, please know I come from pure divine unconditional love, and everything I say and share needs to be kept in the context of what I'm bringing through. And you don't know when I'm going to come on except for the weekly Monday lives, and you'll see different facets and dimensions and energies each time, because the last one I did, a couple of people laughed and said, oh my gosh, I really needed that tough love. I'm like, is that tough love? That's me most days. It's beautiful. All right. Love to you. You're doing great. Ease up on yourself. Give yourself a 14-day break, vacation of your thoughts on your head, planning, thinking, anything. Honestly, please give yourself permission to heal in the physical. We are at a finality point. Please don't over push yourself. Nothing else is really worth it. All right, I must go. Much love to you. Bye. Bye, Angel.